My name is Smith Ibitunde, and I just have a few things to say, and I would appreciate if you can take a few minutes to listen to what I want to say. So, over the last weekend, we had our presidential elections across the nation, and for the first time, from reports, for the first time, we had the largest number of registered voters for elections in Nigeria. But amazingly, we had the worst turnout. That is, worst number of votes in a presidential election in this nation. I think since 1923, when we had the first election. You see, there's a lot involved here, and this is a lot. This is a lot because it obviously shows that something is not adding up. How can we have majority of people coming up to register as voters and then eventually not showing up on the day of vote? It simply shows that something has happened. I don't have evidences, I don't have clear evidences, but you can tell that something has happened. Now, many people are saying it, many people are not okay or satisfied with the result of the elections, of course. You can tell that. Now, like I said earlier, I don't have evidences, to show whether it was rigged or not rigged. But then, if you look at what is happening across the nations, look at the revolt, the outrage happening across the nation, you can tell that what you have is not the will of the people. You can tell that what you have is not what the people have done. That's not the person that they casted their vote for. It's clear because everywhere there's an outrage. There's an outrage. So what we have is not the will of the people. It's not the will of the people. And this is clear. But young people, for how long are we going to take this? Just for how long are we going to take this? Our nation has been controlled, has been ruled by our grandfathers. Our grandfathers. When are we going to set the nation right for our own children? Our grandfathers are still the ones in power till now. Grandfathers who should sit back and be watching their children, their children's children, in the helm of affairs doing things, are the ones still doing things. And it's saddening that young people who should rise to the responsibility of leading this nation, of taking up responsibilities in this nation, are still the ones supporting the grandfathers. That means that you are worthless. That's what it means. It means you are worthless. You have nothing to offer. You should be the one out there. They did it in their time. They were the young people, that were at the helm of affairs, many years ago in the 90s, right? And they are still the ones there till now. When will it be your chance? When will it be the turn of the young people to take over and to do things and put the nation? They've done their part. You can see they've done their part, and you can see the result of their part. But when are we going to get the chance to also take up the helm of affairs in this nation and put it right and set it into what we want our children to meet, our children's children to meet? When will it be our chance? Because when these grandfathers, are done with their part, they will hand over directly to our children, and also our own generation is a total waste. No, we cannot take that. This is the time for us to rise up. I'm not saying we are going to fight or do. No, we have to rise up. So young people, we still have an election coming up. Please, do not be discouraged. Go out there and vote. Go out there and vote. Let's make a statement. We already made a statement in the last election. Let's make another statement this time. Let's go out and vote. Let's not be intimidated. If they plan to come and intimidate us, let's plan to resist the intimidation. Be prepared. Because if they came the last time, they will come again. Let us be prepared. Let us be prepared to welcome them. You want to show? We also tell you that we have something to show. Because we all own this nation together. Nobody owns this nation more than any other person. We are all Nigerians. So let's get out there and cast our vote again this Saturday. And one more thing I want to say before I shut down this video is that let's not only vote, young people. It's time for us to get into politics. Young people, we cannot sit back at home, be in other places and keep castigating and speaking against those who are in politics. Let's also get involved. We have a lot we can offer this nation. We are the ones running to other places because we see things working there. Let's make it work here also. We can make it work. There are things that we can see that these old men cannot see because their time has passed. There are things that we can see. So let's open our eyes. Those things that we see that can make our nation work, let's go into politics and let's get these things right. But we know we cannot use their strategy. Their strategy has failed over and over again. We cannot keep applying the same strategy and expect a different result. So let's come up with great strategies, get into politics, and let's take our nation and get it on the right track. It's time. It's high time. It's high time we did that. So, young people, let's get out there this Saturday or March 11 and vote again. And also, after this election, let's start preparing to get into politics. In the grassroots, let's get into politics. Let's be involved as we take our nation back and put it on the right track and prepare it for the next generation. Thank you for listening. God bless you.